Top of the morning to you ladies, John with you again, Mad Irishman. And what have I got for you today? Well, we've got an update, a very important update. An update on the Operation Torch group build and where it stands, what people are doing, what people have done. And basically, what's happening with the Operation Torch group build. Well, it started on the 1st of March of this year, and it finishes, there's 1 month left, it'll finish on the 30th of June. Alright? I know I was saying July there for a while, I kept getting it wrong and things like that. But from March to June, so it's March, April, May and June, 4 months, which is plenty of time. It's over on the 30th of June, so you've got, this is May, so near the end of May, so you've a month left, over 30 days, still time to get a kit and stick in an old entry for this thing. List of people so far that have, that have entered and done things, and some people are actually, a lot of people are actually finished already. When I say a lot of people, we've only got 9 people with 9 entries, it's including myself. So we'll start off, right? I'm there anyway. I did the thing I'll show it in a few minutes. We've got Beez Beezley's finished his one as well. He did the LRDG Long Range Desert Group command vehicle, and excellent job he did on that, I must say. Scratch built a little radio and everything else. Did some beautiful work on the figures. The figures come out absolutely excellent. That's Beez. We've Simon Kemp. Simon's doing a windy road up a mountain with a couple of tanks and things. He's not finished yet, but he's getting there. I chat away with Simon most evenings. We'll be on the on Messenger. We have our little hangout, I suppose the only way you can call it. Young Motty, Steve Motteram, he's doing a mosquito. It's absolutely fabulous job. We got Joe Bentley from Joe's Model Kits. Joe's doing his All Africa Dio. Joe's been keeping very quiet about this. Very quiet indeed. He's given nothing away. I think he's just going to sort of reveal it just in time for the finish date, I'd say, because he's keeping stum on that one. We've got Scott's Bane there over in America, and he's got his M3 Lee finished. Did a lovely job on that. Nuno Da Costa did a little Storch, which was Rommel's plane. Really, he always sort of flew around the battlefield in this little Storch plane. He did also with a tent and a Kugelwagen on those. He did absolutely lovely job on those, and he did them on his live shows, which was great. We've got Jaimerote, young Jamie. He did a fabulous job on a 172 Higgins boat, which is a landing craft basically, for anybody who doesn't know what a Higgins boat is. A landing craft. He did a lovely job on that. And we got Motteram building Mayhem Hill, who's changed his name since that. He is now Matt Hill's Models. Matt Hill from there in the island of Tasmania, the Tasmanian devil himself. He did an absolute fabulous scratch building work on a 172 kit, an old classic kit with the 88 and the Famo, and did some beautiful add-on extra scratch building work on that, which is, when you consider for 172 scale, tiny indeed, and he did a lovely job on that. And he's also doing a 148 Spitfire, which he's having a few problems with the decals, this, that and the other. He put one decal on the other day, he put it on the wrong side and things like that. But he's getting there, he's making a lovely job of it. Really is. So that's all the entries that we've got that I know of. If there's anybody else out there that has done something for this, just stick a little thing into the comments box on this video and just let me know what you've done, where I can view it, be it on Facebook or on YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube channel, on Facebook, or just anywhere that I can get to see what you've done. Okay, so I'll stick a little thing on that. And don't forget, lads, this is what you're playing for. Let me stick that in there. That's what you're playing for, lads. That's what the winner's going to get. I know it was sort of my 500 giveaway subscriber special thing that I just decided to do a group build for, and this is what I'm giving away. I'm giving away the Dragon Smart Kit Type 95 tank. Hago! Hago! Early production thing. And it's a lovely, lovely looking kit. I haven't opened it. It's still sealed. Oops, sorry. It's still all sealed up. Haven't touched it. And that's the prize for the winner. It's a lovely, lovely little kit. And I said I'd show you what, remember my entry. Some people probably forgotten about it. Oh, excuse me. And this is the one I did for it, which was my the village of Medjaselbab. Come into the village of Medjaselbab, which was Medjaselbab was actually quite pivotal in the torch landing and things like that. As they got as far as Medjaselbab first, shall we say, and then they kind of had to fall back, and then the weather turned against them, so they got bogged down, and sort of the area of Medjaselbab sort of fell into German hands and back into Allied hands, and over and back and over and back, because it was a main junction point, shall we say, and it was on a kind of a raised. It was a raised village, and they could, you could see kind of it had good strategic importance, shall we say, good strategic importance, and it's present day Medjaselbab is where my uncle is buried. He's in the Imperial War cemetery there, and he was killed in 1943 during the thing. He landed with the British in Operation Torch. So enough about that anyway. This is was my dio for it. I thought it came out. I was really, really chuffed with how it came out. We have the that old classic Airfix, Tamiya kit, the 25 pounder, the limber Tamiya figures. That was not supposed to be there. We've got the little universal carrier. There she is there, and we've got an officer there, and they're looking out over the hill. Like I said, Medjaselbab is on kind of raised sections, so they could see, different areas and things like that from the. So there we go. That's the scene that I was setting. If they'd stopped, they're checking out, where they're going to set up their gun for covering such and such an area, and that was it. And then I have these lovely little poles, lovely jobbies, yeah, and my sign for Medjaselbab. Those poles, I got a lovely present from Peter. There's plastic. He sent me those along with my truck. And anyway, there you go, lads. That was my entry. So I can't win it, although as much as I'd like to, because it's a nice. That Japanese tank is a nice kit, and it would do me for my an upcoming group build, which I got to go off and get something for. There's an upcoming group build, Pacific group build, hosted by Matt Hill, and I'll be doing an entry video for that pretty soon. As soon as I get it. I know what I'm getting. It took me a while to decide what I'm getting, and then I know what I'm getting now, and just have to order it. And let's hope the best that I've ordered from still has it, because it's the only one I've seen. So I'm keeping quiet and letting in case somebody goes off and gets it. So that's my Operation Torch group build update, lads. Keeping it nice and short. So don't forget, lads, you've still got a month. You can go out and buy a kit and get it built and done in a month. If you can't do it in a month, then you can't. So, but anybody that can think of it, get in all entry, anything to do at all with it originally started off as an Operation Torch and only Operation Torch, and then it expanded, just like the original dates and things like that. So it's got anything at all to do with North Africa during World War II. Okay? Anything at all. So that will cover, say, El Alamein and before El Alamein and after El Alamein, which was around the same time as Torch came in just after that, where they kind of pincer movement, and they sort of squished the Germans up into Tunisia. So I'll leave it at that, lads. We're 10 minutes, and it's just a quick update, letting you know what's happening, and letting you know there's still a little bit of time if you want to get an entry in. So we'll leave it at that. Don't forget, go out and buy a kit and build it. Not necessarily for this, but just for yourself, and enjoy it. It's an enjoyable hobby, lads. Let's keep it that way. So I'll leave you with that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stick a comment in the box if you have any questions or anything you want to say. And don't forget, if you have an entry that I haven't mentioned, stick that in a little comment in the box as to where I can see that. Okay, so lads, thank you very much for taking your time out to listen to me on this Friday morning. And hope you all have a nice weekend. I'll catch you up Monday for me bum. Bum. And we'll talk to you then, lads. John, signing off.